and Miss Kirk, class of 2024, thanks for the ducks. I love them. Before I make the final confirmation of diplomas, I would like to give a special thank you to our distinguished guests, Mayor Dan Diesel, Miss Megan Wright, Miss Han, Miss Hahn, Dr. Ivory, Mrs. Back, and our Teacher of the Year, Mr. Avey. I'd also like to thank my amazing administrative team, Miss Barna, please stand, Miss Jackson, Miss Leonard, and Miss O'Connor. Thank you, ladies. And Mr. Slentz. I also want to thank Mr. Josh Nibel for assisting with our audio. Thank you, Mr. Nibel. As well as Mr. Avey, Mr. Tharp, and Miss Woodrich, and our band for their amazing musical performance. I'd like to thank Miss Crow and our custodial team, and also Nelson Rumsey from Turf Tank for painting our field this evening. Before we conclude, there is one other person I would like to recognize this evening. Class of 2024, you are not the only ones who will be graduating and leaving Space Coast. I would like to recognize one of our amazing teachers who will be retiring from Space Coast after 30 years of teaching. She embarked on her teaching career at Jackson Middle, dedicating 9 years to shaping young minds. Following this, she concluded her illustrious 21-year tenure right here at Space Coast, leaving her mark on this community. She was one of the original teachers who was here when we first opened our building and here for the first graduating class. Valerie Eastman, would you please stand and be recognized by the community that you have helped to serve for the past 3 decades. Thank you, Miss Eastman, we love you. Students, in a few moments we will have an opportunity to turn your tassel, throw your cap before exiting the stadium. Family and friends, our spectators will not be allowed on the field this evening. You can meet your graduate in front of the concession stand area where we have several banners and signs which will make a great photo opportunity. Once students throw their cap, they will return to their seats and will be led by staff out of the stadium for dismissal. I would ask all of our guests to stand, remain cheering as loud as possible as our students exit the field. Once the last student exited, please safely vacate the stadium. Class of 2024, please stand. As a classic gesture of unity and to signify your great achievement, please turn the tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left. Have met all of the requirements set forth by Brevard County Public Schools and the state of Florida. By the power vested in me, I hereby declare the class of 2024 to be graduates of Space Coast Junior Senior High.